Well, greetings everyone and welcome back to Cover Clan Travels, and today we're going to be talking about understanding the Norwegian Cruise Line stock benefit and actually how to use that. So here's our agenda. We'll start with a quick introduction. What is it? How does, some analysis of how it works, and then the procedure that you use to actually file for it. So what is it? Hey, if you own 100 shares of Norwegian Cruise Line stock, you can receive a shipborne credit on every cruise. And by cruise, I mean on Norwegian, Regents, or Oceania. 100 shares of Norwegian Cruise Line stock right now cost about $2,000. Of course, that price is going to vary. And before you buy any stock, you need to talk to a certified financial advisor. I'm not one. I'm just making you aware of the procedure to file if you own 100 shares. The duration of the cruise is going to determine how much onboard credit you actually get. So if you do a cruise at 6 days or less, you're going to get $50. A cruise 7 to 14 days, $100. And then a cruise 15 days or more, it's going to be $250. And you can see the URL down there at the bottom of the screen. That's going to take you to Norwegian Cruise Line headquarters, their investor subfolder, into the shareholder benefits. Now, there's always traditional risk associated with a stock purchase. It can go up, it can go down. Follow this analysis at your own risk and talk to a financial advisor. There's no benefit in owning more than 100 shares unless you're booking multiple rooms. If you're booking multiple rooms on the same cruise segment, then you need 100 shares per room to get the benefit for multiple rooms, for 2 rooms. You would need 300 shares if you're booking 3 rooms. If you book a longer cruise, a bit more than 2 weeks, and you get the $250 dividend, then on a $2,000 investment, that's a 12.5% return. That's actually quite good. And I know people who will do this, and they'll do it on several segments back to back to back, so that each time they're refreshing their benefit and they're picking up somewhere between another $50 to $250 per segment. Okay, it does not scale above 15 days. So for those of you who are on a world cruise, congratulations, you'll get $250 for being on the cruise ship for 180 days or so. Oceania has simplified the process. There's that website that I pointed out before has a link to a very simple form. There's one form for Norwegian, another form for Regents, and then a third form for Oceania. This is the Oceania form. And what you're going to end up doing is just uploading a screen capture showing that you own it, and they're going to tell you to cross out your account number. They don't want to know your account number. So you just take a photo of that, or you scan it, you upload it, you fill out the rest of this form. You do it more than 15 days prior to the cruise, and voila, once you get on the cruise, you'll have that particular benefit. We just did this recently, my wife and I, when we were touring Japan. We did it several weeks in advance, and it took them about 4 or 5 days to process it and for it to show up on your statement. All right, that brings us to the summary. So if you're on Norwegian, Oceania, or Regent, they have an excellent stock benefit program. And this is especially true if you take repeated short cruises or if you cruise several times during the year. The filing process is easy and simple. It's on the web. If you take extended cruises, 30, 50, 80, 180 days, it has less effect, but again, you only need one benefit to get effectively a 12.5% return. Of course, there's risk with any stock purchase, so talk to a professional financial advisor before proceeding. All right, well, very good. That brings us to the end of this very short video looking at Norwegian Cruise Line, Oceania, Regents, and the stock benefit. It's a great benefit. Look it over if it fits for you and your investment portfolio. Go ahead and pick it up. For us, it's definitely a good fit, and we take advantage of it every single time we cruise. All right, that's all for now. Look forward to seeing you in the next video.